Hey everybody, this is Random Vaughn, and you're watching the Chronicast presented by Danks, Wonder, Emporium, and today I have the absolute pleasure, super excited to have Madi and Kristine on the show. Ladies, I guess we're doing a rave. We're going to have to pause for the music break here. But anyways, guys, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope, and even now Twitch. So hopefully Facebook's technical difficulties don't occur once again, and they'll let us stream to them. But ladies, I'm super excited. Do either of you know what we're smoking on today? No peeking.
Some bomb ganja, I suppose.
Ooh, that's a good one. Kristine, do you know what we're smoking on?
No.
We're not very good liars. Okay, guys, we are smoking on Seattle Pure Extracts. We have 3 products by them. So let's just dive on into it. We have the world's smallest. This is actually a real product. You can go into a store and get it now, today. Not ours, but somewhere else, supposedly. This is an infused cone. I don't even know who Raw sells this small of a cone. It actually is trademarked and stamped Raw. It's a half gram. And it tests out at, I believe, 36%. Madi, if you want to confirm on that one. And then we have some rosin here. This is, I'm going to go over prices here, guys. Take a look at that, Kristine. And then the classic, I'm sure you guys have seen this before. This is their cartridge. And I'm going to jump into pricing. We obviously are going to be doing some dabs and all that kind of stuff. The sales rep for Seattle Pure Extract said nobody has ever finished one of those, what I'm going to label as a candy cone or what, that a single person couldn't finish it.
Oh,
so I may have to just
that's funny.
Yeah. So I do almost feel that only one of you are allowed to smoke it, the whole thing all by yourself.
I will take that challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
Oh, she touched her nose first. Madi, you just lost out.
I touched my tongue. That's fair game.
I was first. The nose goes.
Okay.
Well, M becomes...
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with their cartridge. So let's dive into the facts on that. Kristine, give me all the facts on this cartridge.
Well, let me give you the facts. On the back, the facts tell me that the THC value is 54.78%.
That's a pretty low for a cartridge. Is it CO2? Or is it, because this is rosin. And so we don't actually know their standard.
It does not say that
it literally doesn't say.
No.
Interesting.
Turn it around, check the front.
Turn around, check the front.
CO2?
Yeah,
CO2.
it is.
Okay, so pretty kind of the old school numbers on CO2. Remember when you used to see all the low CO2 numbers? So a little interesting there. Does it say if they're cutting it with anything? A lot of times they don't put that on the package. But what I am going to give you is for a 1 gram cartridge, it would be out the door if we carried these guys. If we carried it, it would be out the door here at $48.
No.
So it would be a pretty, I mean, you got to realize there's a lot of half gram cartridges that are in that 40, 35, 40, 45 range. And this is that's at least a full gram cartridge, not a half gram price. So that's a full gram price at 48. But that would be, I think,
That seems so pricey.
yeah, it definitely.
Those results, I guess we got to taste it.
Yeah, we gotta taste it. So, anyways, what do you guys think of the packaging on this? Obviously, they've kind of gone a little bit of above and beyond compared to some companies that are just throwing them in bags and the classic plastic things. So, to you ladies, when you see this on the shelf, does this packaging make you want to reach for it? Does it say more top shelf? Like, in your opinion, does this packaging do anything for you?
It doesn't look like the champagne of packaging, in my opinion. I do see that they have a nice little bud leaf, very translucent in the white background. There's no contrast. It's kind of boring for me. It's a little too simple.
It's a little too white.
Yeah.
Whitewashed.
Okay,
Come on,
gotcha.
guys.
Let me see. So, Madi, what do you say to that? Are you agreeing with Kristine?
For that price range, hell yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with her because it doesn't. The green pop is nice. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
have,
I would say this is kind of nice on the back.
Really nice.
I kind of like, guys, if you can see that there, the green. It does kind of. I don't think that it really helps the oil color being able to tell it, but yeah, it kind of pops. I could see this kind of at least if it was down on the shelf, kind of like that. I could see it kind of standing out, even if you had it and stuff. I know a lot of shops hang. So you can't really, this one doesn't look like it hangs in any way, shape, or form. You can't hang it. But I mean, at least I bet they fit well in like a box pack if you had them all stacked up, or if they had a little stand and you put 6 or 8 of them. Some shops literally show their inventory and grab from their inventory back like at the medical days. We don't do that, but I could see that being a thing.
I do like the way the cartridge looks. It's definitely something new I haven't seen before.
It's a big fat,
That is a fat one.
Yeah, so I wonder if maybe a lot of companies, they're spending a ton of money on the physical cartridge, and they're trying to, obviously they want to pass that cost on to the end consumer. So we'll have to take a look at that. But Kristine, give me a rating on this package. I'm going to start getting into it.
3.5 out of 5 stars for me.
Okay. That's not too bad. That's pretty good. I mean, trust me, I've seen way worse packaging in the cartridge game. This best thing about this is you see the product.
Yeah.
Right.
The number one, like, wham.
Most important.
You can't see it. That's the only company I can think that doesn't actually show the cartridge.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? No. Winter Life. No, it wasn't Winter Life. It was a different company with the same Winter name. You can't see their disposable vape pens. The other company is Evergreen Extracts. You can't see their disposable vape pens. And dude, you guys, you have to be able to
Wildfire.
see it.
Wildfire.
It's
Wildflower.
Wildflower.
That's what it is.
Holy smokes. So they literally...
They glued it.
Huh.
It's like... that's a new one. I haven't seen that before. So this thing is... So the way that they're doing it so that they're... for them to meet the regulations, because it's an open... This is fully sealed. Feel that.
Oh.
There's a complete saran wrap around that. We are literally going to have to break into that.
Feels like taking cellophane to weed back in the day and taking a lighter to it. That's on there good.
Oh,
that is really
so tell us more about back in the day, Kristine.
I can't remember.
Yeah, exactly. I would hope not. So Maddie is trying to now open it. This could completely change the packaging. Oh, Maddie almost lost a tooth.
Wow.
It would have been a completely different episode. Yeah.
We need some scissors.
That's a bad idea.
Scissors.
Okay, I'm just going to see if we can do a classic like twist on it. Nope, that's not happening. That is not. Wow.
Womp womp.
So this happened again, Maddie. Maddie, you and me, when we get on this episode, we never think ahead.
Did we bring a lighter? I see we did.
Yeah,
we did bring a lighter.
Yeah, I'm not going to melt this thing. Anyways, I think we're going to be moving on to dabs first then. This is going to take some time. Okay, guys, we're having to move on because of packaging. That obviously lowers the score for me a bit.
Sucks.
So this looks pretty easy to open. It's got a tear label. So guys, we are now going to be, we're jumping ahead. We're doing the rosin. What do you guys think about the packaging on this? I kind of like how it sits.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is dope. I love the background. This pops out for me. Here.
Showcase it to me. I need you to explain what you're talking about.
Yeah, the cameras are this way, guys. Just so you...
Maddie, when you watch this later on YouTube, just pause it on this segment, okay? This is what the packaging looks like. It's very colorful. It is orange. It's exciting. It's got a little droopy to let you know that it's rosin. And on the back, it actually states that it's sage rosin, which sounds so freaking delightful. Good. Yeah.
Nice.
You want to read
like cleanse the evil spirits from your body type sage.
So for packaging on concentrates, I'm actually going to give that a 4 out of 5 stars because at least they're trying to keep it from getting on a lid.
And it's user friendly. You can open it.
Yep. And it so we'll obviously have to test that.
Yeah. We haven't
so Maddie, would you agree with that rating, or are you going to go a little bit lower, or a little bit higher?
I would say that it's really nice. The only thing that I can say it kind of is off-putting for me is that it isn't just a massive, big silver bag.
Compared to the size of the actual unit, the bag is...
It's just like,
it feels,
we could have shrunk it just a little bit.
I agree with that. My only thing is I like how wide the base is to keep it standing. So, like, I almost felt like they went with the same base size as the container circumference so that it really is going to stand up. I would like to point out to everybody here at home watching, Random got it open. So, anyways,
give him a gold star.
Only a random can do that.
I will take every gold star. See, I got kisses and hearts over here.
Oh,
I'd like to point that out. So. Lots
Give me
of love.
kisses and hearts.
Yep, give me kisses and hearts. Okay, Maddie, rip that guy open. Let's get into it.
Did you want me to read test results first?
Yeah, let's some test results on this rosin.
Okay, so the test results for total THC is 80.61%. That's really nice. I'm really excited about that. And the CBD is 0.13. So, not bad.
Nice.
Really fresh, too. Made on 6/13/17.
Nice.
I'm freaking excited.
Nice. So yeah, this wasn't a more recent drop-off. Maddie had no problems opening this up. That's good.
Man. I even got nails on. This is crucial.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a
No
definitely a
Oh my
4
God.
out of 5 star
Yeah,
rating
I
for me too.
yep,
That's
I can believe-
fantastic. Good job, guys.
Not a sticker though,
It's
right?
even got like a little back thing.
Yep.
That's
Got a little info in there for
It
you.
smells really good in there.
I can
Okay,
smell it
so
from here.
so guys, this is a sample dropped off by the company. I do want to say thank you to Seattle Pure Extracts for dropping stuff off to be
That
on
is
the show. We
potent.
much appreciate that. Obviously, we couldn't do the show
Potent.
without you guys.
Oh my
I am going to
God.
go out on a wild limb here and say that they are based in Seattle.
Oh, that smells
ooh.
so good. It actually has
Yeah.
that sage
Yeah.
hint to it, like really earthy in the back.
Yeah.
But then again, it's
The,
rosin.
I will
so.
say the color on this is what all rosin and wreck looks like. It's just
Yeah.
darker. It's not that nice, squish and nugs kind of thing. But that actually, the nose on it is actually pretty good, and it's a little bit lighter than what you normally see
Yeah.
from rosin. We've gotten some very dark rosin coming through, even from companies that are charging top shelf prices. So let's get into price here on the rosin. This for a full gram out the door, if it was here, would be $30.
Oh.
$30. So full gram, $30 for this rosin.
Gotta
That
break.
almost feels like that would be one of the better priced rosins we've seen. I've been telling people that they should be doing, because you don't have to do the BHO, you don't need the explosion proof room. Rosins, I know there's man hours in it, but that you should be, the price point should be cheaper. That's my kind of thing. So Maddie, are you going first on this
Yeah.
dab? Okay, so before you do that dab, everybody liked the smell. Give me some star ratings, ladies, on the smell for the rosin.
5 out of 5
Yeah.
for me.
That was that smelled like a legitimate rosin.
Ooh,
like a
5
fresh
out of 5
pressed-
stars. I'm going to go 4 to 5 stars, but that's just me. I'm going 4 to 5 stars. I will disagree with the panel this afternoon. So let's get in on the flavor, one of the most important parts, obviously. So Maddie's gonna, for the podcast listeners at home, Maddie is dabbing it up, and while she does, I'm just gonna remind everybody that you guys are watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope, and now Twitch. Just share this show. Click share on any of those platforms. Share it out. Take a screenshot of that share and send it to us, and you get entered to win the prize that we announce every week. We announced the winner from last week yesterday, and so just be sure to share it, and you get entered to win. We announce the winner every Monday, so always be sure to tune in on the Monday show. But obviously, since you've DM'd us that share, thanks for the hearts, guys. Then you get, we obviously know how to contact you back. And some actual winners have actually gotten to come on the show to collect their prize.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, so that's the cool thing. So I think this week it is a pipe, but I could be wrong. Jeff is the one who always determines what that is. But
I think it is too.
yeah, exactly. So anyways, Maddie, no more delaying. Let's do this dab.
TikTok, girl. Get it.
That tastes like a legitimate, just clean rosin. It's
Yeah,
so
nice.
good.
Nice.
Getting a little harsher, but it's been sitting on the nail a little bit longer. That's normal. Silicone.
That was hella good.
I think she said hella good.
Yeah. We do need Maddie when she dies, after she gets done dying of coughing. So, You're making me cough.
My Little Mermaid.
I sure hope you guys at home are smoking with us.
yeah.
That's what we always want. That's why we go live at 4:20
Absolutely.
every day.
Toke
Maddie's
it
hoping there's
up.
something there left. Good luck, Maddie. I don't think so.
There was a little.
There was a little. Okay, Kristine, you're up.
Woo.
So while Christine's getting ready to go, Maddie, describe that flavor to us.
It was very light. It tasted kind of just slightly by the smell, like the smell.
Mm-hmm.
It actually was very smooth. I know I
Like
coughed.
rosin should be, though.
Oh yeah, I feel like it didn't leave any harshness in the back of my throat. I feel like my lungs have opened up. I could take some deep breaths and be like, "Woo, that was a good dab."
Nice.
It was really smooth.
Okay, so on a flavor profile, it definitely seems like it's up there on the star rating. Give me
I would say the flavor is really light.
Oh, it's really light.
It's really light.
Okay.
But it doesn't taste bad. It just tastes really clean. And I'm okay with that. I would say it's maybe like a 3.5 out of 5 stars.
Okay, 3.5. Not like a super terpy.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so this isn't going to be the terp sauce that some of our most favorite dabbers go for. Kristine, seems like a little bit smoother for you.
Yeah.
What are you feeling on that flavor?
Well, Miss Madi does have, lungs of steel over here. Agreed on the clean.
You literally were talking to the ball. That was awesome. I would just like to, man, for people who listen to the podcast, you miss so much of the visual on this show. We appreciate you listening, but man. So repeat that for everyone so we now actually can hear you. The bong heard you real loud and clear.
I agree with Maddie. It is super clean.
Gotcha.
And apparently effective.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Kind of an immediate effect.
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, I feel like my cerebral, like, my mindset has just changed, like, completely. I don't really feel anything in the body, but my head has just, like, there's not a cloud. I feel like if I were to go out and I'm having a shitty day, I'd say fuck it.
So you're feeling a sativa really coming through.
Yeah.
Like you just are feeling like, what was the strain on it again? Because you guys have the packages all apart. What was
Sage rosin.
Sage.
Sage is this actually made with sage? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, because trust me, I know a lot of strains, but sage is not one that's ringing off. Like, I'm just remembering really quick.
Yeah.
Let's move it that way, just because I don't want to burn any cables of all the cables for all the iPhones and iPods and all that good stuff. Okay, so we got to get back to the cartridge, but most importantly, we've reviewed flavor. We've talked about the immediate head high. It was pretty smooth, besides Maddie's kind of coughing fit.
I always cough.
Yeah, that's not really part of it. So on the smoothness, you guys would also give it, what would you give it on the star rating?
I'd still give it a solid,
that's a 5 for me.
like a 4.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so this is literally on everything, including the packaging. It's either 4 or 5 stars by everybody all the way through. So on this, being that it is rosin at 30 a gram, is this a buy, a try, or a puff pass?
It's a buy for me.
Absolutely buy.
It's a buy. It's like a media buy. If someone walked in, I mean, you got to realize, I mean, we have all of Doc Crocs at 25, all of MR Wrights at 25. Who else is there's quite a few even at 29, 28.
Ionic. We have
Ionic.
Shiv at 23. We have Vegan at 19 to 26.
So I mean there is literally an entire case stuffed of concentrates below this price, and you would still be like, wait, you got to see this rosin.
The reason why I'm going to say yes to that is because me being an indica smoker and this not hitting me like an indica, I don't feel paranoid. I feel like I just feel great, like super mellowed out. Like I said, if I was having a shitty day, I wouldn't even care about it. It just clean. My lungs feel great. I don't feel like I'm hacking up a whole bunch of crap. And honestly, I've been coughing all day. This is the most silent of coughs we've been.
Cool.
This is it.
It's super clean.
Heck yeah. I'd suggest this to an indica smoker who wants to try a sativa. Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, so guys, obviously a strong buy by Maddie and Kristine on today's Chronicast number 91.
What?
We're just going to call this the P91 show. By Seattle Pure Extracts and their rosin. Okay, so we got to dive into their cartridge. So this cartridge, literally, I can tell everybody we do not have this type of cartridge on the shelf.
Not at all.
Look how big and fat that is. It's even
It looks
overhanging.
like a refillable, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, it's got 2 big holes out of big gouges out of the side. Very different. And the one thing I'm just letting you know, obviously, if you guys want to share, but this is just for their packaging to make sure that the tip is clean. We used to have these in the shop, if you remember, Maddie, when we had the dabs so people could try different stuff.
Yeah.
So this is just a throwaway, or you can use it. They don't actually have a hole in there, so this is actually just a cover because of their packaging. Here's the one thing. So with this cartridge being 48 for a full gram, this obviously is not a full gram. The issue with that is that's a big jump in price compared to their rosin.
Oh, yeah.
And then it just feels like they're actually trying to offset a lot of packaging costs. Like the box cost this, this, and they had to wrap it and all this kind of stuff. It's not like it's not true to the price of the oil. But this thing is powered up. Who wants to go first on the review?
My lady.
Oh, well, thank you.
Shabba ding dong.
I was watching South Park last night, and Cartman was doing that when Lord, Stan's dad is Lord, and Cartman starts doing YouTube reviews, and every time you're now saying that, that's all I'm hearing is Cartman. So I do have to.
Shabba ding dang man.
So, yeah, exactly. That was a good Cartman. So guys, just a reminder. You're watching us live. We are reviewing Seattle Pure Extracts.
That doesn't look too
We are
promising.
doing their rosin, their cartridge, and one of their infused half-gram joints. We just had, if you're just tuning in, we just had the Seattle Pure Extract rosin. That is a strong buy for $30 on the gram by both Kristine and Madi. And now they're reviewing the cartridge, which is CO2 based, not rosin. And talk to me, Kristine.
That is harsh as fuck.
It's a harsh CO2?
Oh my God.
Maddie's doing a little smoke tricks, blowing some O's for the podcast listeners who can't see.
It made me want to sneeze.
It made you want to sneeze.
Yeah.
The strain on this is, I'm just going to remind everybody, on this $48 a gram cartridge, it's only testing at 54%.
Makes you want to sneeze too.
The nostril.
The coughing is coming in. This is hold up.
Wow.
Dude, even the test results on this don't even make any sense. It has, if I'm reading this right, no, I'm not. No, it says THCA is 17.13%, so none of it's activated. So they must have done it super cold, which is good. And then just normal THC is 54.7, and then total cannabinoids is 69.8. This is a very, I don't know what testing company this is. We should look up who the testing company is on this, but so it could be as high as 69.8, still on the lower side for a cartridge that's uncut. And it's just, are you guys getting does it seem like there's added terpenes?
Just a slight baby bit.
Okay, so you actually think that there's some added terpenes into it?
It's got a bit of flavor, a very, very light subtle. It's you
At
can
the
barely
end,
notice it.
I can't even place what that flavor is. It's kind of like a citrus, maybe.
Maybe like a tinge.
It's very faint.
So it is Dutch treat, so it doesn't taste like Dutch treat.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
I would expect a little bit more of a sweet.
I had
coming
Dutch
out
treat
of
this
or
morning.
zingy.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
And it did not taste like this.
No.
Gotcha. So, ladies, I'm just going to give you some informational facts. We have taste the difference. Wow. How are you doing over there, Maddie? Sublime oil are created by Seattle Pure Extracts. We're committed to providing terpene-rich, potent, and, of course, pure oils. We use organically grown cannabis and a proprietary CO2 system extraction process to ensure that oils are pure in every way. That is literally almost all the marketing material on this. Obviously, you guys can check out sublimecannabisoils.com. So they don't even direct you to Seattle Pure Extracts, which is kind of interesting. Maybe it's a partnership, a co-brand, or who exactly knows. I don't remember Sublime oil from the medical days. But obviously, you ladies are taking quite a few puffs on that. So
I'm trying to get that Dutch berry out of there, random. It's not working for me.
Okay, gotcha. So on the flavor, giving me a ratings on the flavor. Obviously, it's already been said that it's harsh as fuck.
In the nostrils for me. If I blow it up the nostrils,
makes me want to sneeze.
It definitely would tear you up.
It lingers there. Kind of burns.
It kind of lingers in this area for me, right here.
Huh. Interesting. So if you got sinuses, would it kind of clear those up?
It definitely cleared up something. It was
you know what it makes my cheeks and sinuses feel like? It makes it feel like if you have a cold and you are driving through the mountain pass and then it starts to hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's what I feel like.
Okay.
So thanks for that.
You're welcome. I thought you were talking to me, not Sublime Oil. I apologize.
I am talking about Sublime Oil. Thank you, Sublime Oil.
So with that, let's just dive into it. Very light flavor. You guys are going to talk about it. Give me a star rating on the flavor.
1.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Kristine, are you agreeing or disagreeing?
If it didn't make my cheeks feel like crap.
Well, we are just talking about the flavor. That's something
Okay.
different.
Well, flavor, I give you a 2.
Okay, we'll go for a 2. So then on harshness, definitely sounds like it's in the kind of the 1-2 category.
I give it a 2.
Gotcha.
2.5
Okay.
max.
So coming down once again, $48 out the door retail price for this whole gram cartridge. Obviously, the one we're smoking on is not a whole gram, but that is what the retail price would be. What are we talking about? Is it a buy, a try, or a puff pass?
Not if I can get that full gram of rosin for 30.
Well, yeah,
Right?
obviously. But I mean, it's a totally different product. You have to, you have to compare it against other ones on the shelf.
Yeah.
40 a full gram would technically not be the highest we sell.
No.
That's obvious. So it's not you can't say it's the most outrageous price point we've ever
Oh,
heard.
no, definitely not.
There just are, once again, since it is CO2, let's just talk about some other CO2 companies. Ionic, Mad Cat. I'm trying to think of who else does like a decent, just CO2.
Avitas.
Avitas.
They're killing it.
Yeah, they have great stuff. All of those is Avitas. What's Avitas' price? They're half grams.
They're $29.18
for a half gram.
Yes.
So technically that would be 60 on the full gram. So technically they're more expensive.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So the price. The thing is you have like Ionic and Mad Cats that are all around that $30 for a full gram. So there's like a full extra $10 more at least. So is it a buy, try, or puff pass, ladies?
It'd be a
puff,
pass.
Ooh, puff pass by both of you guys. Okay, well, hey, once again, that's why we do the Chronicast live every day, Monday through Friday at 4:20. So now we get into the challenge part of the show, ladies. Their sales rep threw down the gauntlet, and I even confirmed it with them twice. Nobody has ever individually smoked and finished this half-gram infused joint. And just for the audience, I would like to point out, we do carry 1.25 weight infused joints. We even have a 4.2 just wax of itself inside a candy cone, which is, is it a full 14, Maddie? Correct me if I'm wrong on the candy cone that we have down there. Is it, because it's 4.2 grams of oil in it, and then there is there 14 grams of flour, or is it 7 grams of flour? Because there's two different sizes.
The candy cone?
Yeah, the candy cone infused one, the big one.
The big one is 4.25 grams total.
Oh, is it total?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So I'm assuming a gram of keef, a gram of oil, and then
flour. Okay, well, Maddie, which one of you ladies are taking the challenge? Or are we not going to take the challenge and you're going to share? Because I think you're going to get 2 puffs out of that thing.
Oh, I mean, I can kill this, no problem. I'm guaranteed. I kill 4-gram blunts to the face like they're candy.
Yeah. So, anyways, now we have to.
I think we should do.
Okay, what do you think we should do, Kristine?
What I think we should do is come in, try this, or if you get your hands on it, comment below with your video of you completing this.
Yeah, no shit. There you go.
Yeah,
I mean, the one thing is once again, just to remind everybody, we don't want to have confusion. We do the Chronicast so that we are reviewing products we might carry. This is you guys getting to see behind the scenes of our honest opinions of stuff and why not we don't pick them up. We've literally had producer processors. We've talked about their packaging. They've changed their packaging to improve it. They're taking our feedback. And so obviously you can't walk into our store and pick this up today or tomorrow because it's also going to, God. Also, here's the one thing. I haven't told you the price. After I tell you the price, we are opening this thing up.
Okay.
So, Kristine, I'm going to tell you the price after you tell me the test results because the test results are not bad. It is an infused joint, so read me those test results, Kristine.
You got it. So THC sits at 36.21 and CBD is 0.17. Total cannabinoids is 36.38.
So we do literally have just flower pre-rolls that are testing in the 36s. We have just keef infused pre-rolls testing in the 30s, if not 36. So the fact that there's oil and keef in there, that's a pretty low test result. Would you not agree? Especially on the half grams. Normally when you do the half gram, the test results actually go higher because there's less flour to dilute the test result. So that is interesting. So anyways, do you guys want to know the price?
Yes, please.
Okay. So I'm going to play a little game just since we're having a fun little bit on the show. Do you believe that the price point of this, we're going to talk about other half gram infused joints. We have half gram candy cones. Those are 10 something out the door. 10.21 out the door.
I got you on prices.
Would you believe that is above or below the price of this very cute, very petite, the smallest infused joint we've ever seen?
Well, the way you're talking, it sounds like this is more.
I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. So what's the next one, Maddie? What's the next half gram? Because we have, is it the Wild Bill?
Those are 0.8.
Oh, those are 0.8. Well, that's not for full gram, so what's the price on a 0.8?
For the Wicked Hillbillies?
Yeah, those are
$9.48.
$9.48 for a 0.8.
So
And those are testing at 50. The highest testing one
around
of that's
52.
52, 54. So do you believe? No, we now have 2 price points. Do you believe this one is higher or lower than either one of those?
higher.
Okay.
Because he said higher. I think. Yeah.
So what is the next one that we have? That's a half gram infused. Anything below a gram infused joint on the shelf.
Gorge grown.
Gorge grown. What do we got going on with gorge grown? Do you know the
Sweet
price?
Jesus, that one's I think that one's
11. No, is it 12?
I want to say 11 and some change.
Okay, I would agree with you on that one. Okay, so those ones also those are a little bit. Are those lower on the? They're more like 30 and 40s, like the 40.
30-40%.
Yeah, gotcha.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that one's in the 11. Do you believe that this is above or below?
I would like to say above.
Okay, we're going above again. Okay, ladies, enough with that. Well, there's quite a few more we could go through. This half gram infused joint would be retail price out the door, $13.13.
I knew it.
So this thing better just hit. That is more expensive than our 1.25 candy cones. It's in a price category in and of itself. Maddie, do we have any infused joints above $13 on the shelf currently?
Yes, we do.
Okay, what do we have that is above that price point? Is the Twisters? Those are full grams.
Those guys are $12.49. I want to say.
Yeah.
The Cavi cones.
The Cavi cone. What are the price? Are the candy cones? And those are full grams. Remember, right?
Yeah. Oh, so we're only going by half gram prices?
No, I'm fine. I just want to know, is there anything that we have that's above?
They're
13?
$23.34.
And that's for a full gram.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought. Okay. So Maddie, can either one of you, Kristine, either one of you guys, can we please spark this? And when you're using the lighter, spark them. Can we get a close up of Maddie? Because I've lost visual sight of the pre-roll. I don't know. We need a classical roach coach.
Your nails are longer than that damn thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, woo!
Yeah. So anyways, okay, let's spark this thing up and let's have a little fun here. So obviously, once again, for anybody just tuning in on the show, we are reviewing Seattle Pure extracts. We really appreciate you guys dropping off your guys' samples so that we can review them and do them here on the show and give our honest opinions. Couldn't do the show without you guys, so a big shout out to Seattle Pure Extracts. We have reviewed their rosin, full grams of rosin, out the door if we get them on our shelves for $30. That was a solid buy by both of you guys.
Yes.
Very strong buy. We are excited about that. Then we reviewed the cartridge. That was a puff pass by both of us. Would have been $48 out the door if it was a full gram. And now we are smoking on their infused joint here. It's a half gram. See a little run of the oil, so it does look like some oil is in there. It only tests out at 36%, and better keep passing it so that so we don't miss out. So we don't miss out on any of the distance on this.
Right.
Maddie is there. We go. Little circles for the viewers. Boom.
Woo. So
talk to me about flavor.
I don't understand. Okay, sorry. The flavor. It actually tastes hella good.
Oh, that's good.
I really like it. It looks like one of my roaches, though.
Yeah. It does.
It's like I'm done with smoking this gram. I'm chill.
Well, I have a tall ashtray that's water based, and so this would just fall right in and bye joint.
Oh. So this, from what I think the sales rep was trying to say, and I'd love for her to actually comment on Facebook or YouTube or wherever and give the feedback. If I think it was more of the suggestion of this is the light it when you're driving kind of, because you get it.
I hope not.
You smoke it and you're done with it, and it's so small, quick and done. But the question is, are you ladies feeling it? And Kristine, did you think that the flavor was good on it? Do you agree with me?
Yeah, the flavor is really good on it. It's very smooth. It has a hint of earthiness to it. Not really earthy, but how would you describe that? these
you better grab it. It's
messages.
literally gonna burn. It's literally gonna burn like, all the way. Good luck. I don't think we've ever worked so hard to smoke a joint and not burn ourselves.
It's so small. It's really nice though.
It's a safety hazard.
Yeah,
I
would. It would be
understand.
putting holes in my shirts like immediately.
I don't understand how someone can't smoke this by themselves. Okay, I'm gonna have to call that a fib. Like I'm gonna straight up call that a fib.
I'm not. I will be completely honest. I literally looked at her when she told me that, and I was like, "Oh, you've never bud tended." She was like, "No, I have," and I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna end this conversation right now before I really put my foot in my mouth." I just am like, yeah, the.
Do you want to eat a circle? Is that what you're trying to say?
I'll eat your clouds.
Oh, the show just changed, and moving back to okay, so it's pretty smooth. The flavor is good. So Maddie and Kristine, as I think this has to be the last puff. There literally can't be anything left. There is nothing left. We smoked it all the way down. We definitely didn't leave anything out on the. So, anyways, so ladies, with the price point of $13.13 for a half-gram infused joint.
Pass.
Okay, so this is a puff pass strictly on price. Clearly, price has been a huge factor. So what I always try and do when it's like the smoke was good.
Oh yeah.
It's cute. Like I'm down. Look at me. I need a fidgeting spinner over here. What am I doing? What price should it be? I will give my opinion after you guys, but since you just smoked it, I want to know at what price point are you going? Yep, I'm picking that up.
Okay.
Like $9.
You would do 9?
Maybe. Well, because it's usually a higher price point because all that it's infused with.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty typical. But I have had better items on the shelf at that price point. Well, around that price point that got me lit.
So let's jump into maybe before Maddie, you give what price you would pay. How are you feeling it? You're coughing, but are you guys feeling it? And what are you feeling on this AK-47 infused joint?
I'm definitely feeling it.
Yeah.
It's not crazy.
No.
But it's so little too.
I can't believe you're even able to sit right now.
You're
like,
what? So stand?
I can tell you right now, I can do it myself.
Yeah. I was not worried about either one of you ladies. I bring the champions on the show when I host the show. That's what I do.
Whoa.
Yeah. So Maddie, talk to me about, in your opinion, what price would you pay for this half-gram infused AK-47 pre-roll by Seattle Pure Extracts?
I don't think I'd pay more than, to be honest, $7.
It's funny that you said that because I was thinking like right at $7.30.
$7. Fat Panda.
Yeah.
I would choose a Fat Panda.
Oh yeah.
That makes me sad because I was like, damn, there's so much going on in here.
Here's the thing that I would say about this. I mean, maybe in Seattle people are loving these. I have no idea. We're down here in Olympia. We only know our market. I want a full gram one. I want to see what that looks like. I'd like to see how that smokes. So if you smoke, you smoke to smoke. So so that's the thing is I almost feel that you'd have to drop the price point. But my honest feedback would be let's see a full gram one.
Oh yeah.
Let's try a full gram one, and then it would be okay. What price would that be? Because I almost feel that I bet the difference in price for their full gram and their half gram would be almost identical. I bet if they had a full gram one, they'd be like, oh yeah, the full gram is going to be $13.
Oh yeah.
And then kind of go from there. But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion. But so in its current state and the price point, it's a puff pass.
Oh yeah.
It is.
That's too bad. But it was a good smoke.
It was.
It's a good high. It's super smooth. It's just a product style. You've created a product that just has a tough place to find a home on the shelf.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
There's a lot of comparable things though that'll do the same thing for a much lower price, that's where I'm at. I'm always trying to find things on a dime that get me there.
Yeah. Totally.
You know, unless there's something really good that you gotta try, and then
That's
you know,
special.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is my stuff. I got to get this today because I got the money for it. You know.
Yep. No, I hear you on that one. Okay, so just to wrap up, and ladies obviously chime in, I'm just going over, once again, we've been reviewing Seattle Pure Extracts. Shout out to Seattle Pure Extracts for dropping off samples so we can review them on the show.
Thank you.
And give us our honest opinion. On their rosin, Maddie, if you could hold that up for me. On their rosin, it's 30 on the gram out the door if we carry it in our shop. We're obviously going to be reviewing. And it was a strong buy by Maddie and Kristine. So we got to be looking into that one. On their cartridge, Maddie, if you could pick that up again for me. On their cartridge, if it was a full gram, the full gram price out the door would be $48. And unfortunately, it's CO2 extracted, and it was a puff pass. Definitely harsh, and just weren't liking that price point. So then the final thing, it's all gone because we smoked it all the way down, but it was the smallest, the cutest infused joint we've ever seen. Tested out at 36% and would be $13.13 on the shelf, and would be the highest price point infused joint of a half-gram weight if we did carry it. And even though it was great smoke, good flavor, smooth, totally enjoyable, and a nice raw paper, the price point and the size really affected it, and it was a puff pass. Anything that I missed, ladies?
Nah.
I've left
really.
you speechless. That's what I try and do here. I know, exactly.
Your memory is impeccable.
Woman.
That's what I'm all about. I'm all about it. So, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Well, this has been Chronicast number P91.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And so, guys, don't forget to, if you just tuned in, if you share this, doesn't matter if you share it when it's live or not, if you share this broadcast, you get automatically entered in to win the pipe of this week, announced every Monday. So be sure to share this video. Once you've shared it, doesn't matter if you share it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Periscope, or Twitch, share it. Take a DM of the share so you have proof. Send us that DM, and you're entered to win. The winner's announced on Monday. So, guys, with that, it's been an absolute pleasure smoking with both you, Maddie and Kristine.
Love it every time.